Yeah. Now, first is this is the webinar sessions, right? Of course, you mute yourself, and we need to have a full attendance for the participation of the training so that you qualify for the CPD hours, yeah. And of course, here, how we actually keep track of your training is your session have to be here for more than 30 minutes. Then you consider for a 1 hour of the CPD hours, because this is 1 hour of our block booster sessions. Yeah, and also remind everyone. Yeah, and every one of you who actually have been here for more than 2 years, which you need to qualify or you need to fulfill the 30 CPD hours. You have to finish it by December 2023. Yeah, so that you have finished all your, like example, your HRA product training, investment link product, all the best agency best practices, AMLA, TFT, PDA, all of it. Yeah, so this is just a reminder to everyone, those who actually with us have more than 2 years. Yeah, that is your requirement to fulfill it. Since now we just in the month of April, you still have time to complete it, your 30 CPD hours, yeah, in this year. Okay, now without further ado, let us go direct to today. What we're going to talk about disability income insurance. Now, again, to remind everyone, before we recommended any products or give any solution to our customer, it is very, very important for us to do customer fact find. From the customer fact find, we understand that what is our customer need. Then you can propose the solution to your customer. Again, you have to assess the suitability products that meet to the customer needs. Of course, if you actually giving a solution with the investment links product, make sure that you go through with them the risk profiling, understand what are their risk profile. Is it the aggressive, moderate, or conservative? Yeah, what are their risk profile, and what are their financial goal they want to achieve? Right. So this is a whenever that we do product packaging, do the solution for a customer. This is very, very important. You have to get the fact find of what is the customer need, what do they want to achieve their financial goal. Then you can tailor make a product that suit it to the needs, because everyone, our needs is different. Okay, it is not one solution can apply to all. It could be, it have to be tailor-made to each individual. Okay, now we talk about disability insurance. I'm not sure how many of you actually understand what is disability income insurance here, but let them share with you. We always saying that fact tells, story sell. Now, let's have some facts first, then later we tell the story tells, right? We actually have both, so that you will make your presentations, yeah, more convincing, and then you will get the customer realize that it's very important to have disability income insurance. Now, let's have some stats, okay? Now, some facts itself. Now, these are the report from National Health and Mobility Survey, and it tells us that people who actually above age 18, means that the adult who already start to work on, it consists of 11.81% that have disability. What does it mean to us? See, sometimes you look at the number, what does it mean to us? So it means to us that these are 11.1% of these Malaysians that who not able to, it could be they're not able to work anymore, yeah, because of disability. Then later I'll tell you what are the disability. Disability can cause a different type of scenario can cause disability. Okay. Now, and 1 out of 4 itself, the Malaysians adult, right, they experience functional difficulty. What does mean functional difficulty? Such as what? A person become blindness, yeah. It can't hear, right? It become hearing problem, okay, or maybe they have communication problem, yeah. They need people to take care of them. That's why they have this called a functionality disability. Yeah, like example, it could be when we always heard people say your daily activity living, you can't perform your daily activity living. Yeah, so our daily activity living, if you can remember, all of it, we got 6 of it. Now, them always tell you that it's very easy to remember is you remember bed.com, yeah? Bed.com is you start like bathing, yeah? Bathing or washing is the same category. And then eating, you're not able to eat, but then you need people to feed you eating, all right? And then dressing, yeah. Then you got it's continence, yeah, continence that the bowel movement, everything you completed, you cannot control. Then we have and mobility, you cannot transfer from room to room. And of course, last is talk about transfer. Yeah, so transfer, you cannot yourself, all right, ability to in and out of the chair. So these are the 6 daily activity. Now, after that, you can see some stat, the number of the percentage is telling you that 4.7% of the children who age 2 to 17, right, they also have this functional difficulty, not just only adult, right? Children also may also happen with this functional difficulties, yeah? So it is some step for us. Now, also, Tiang today also want to share with you news, yeah? The news is also facts, yeah? Now, this news is actually telling us that you can see that here, it say that dementia cases is set to rise, right, 312% by 2050. So this is something that when people get older, and we can see that now we are in 2023, right, by reaching 2050, okay? By reaching 2050 itself, all right? By reaching 2050, it means another 30 years, right? So the older the adults are, they measure suffering the dementias. And you look at it here, that which I highlighted here, this we are actually going to aging population. Our life expectancy, right, it has been increased for what? Our life expectancy has been increased from what? Now, if you all know that you have actually go through and see through, we have been increased of the life expectancy. Now for male, right, it's almost like 74. For female, it's about 78. Yeah. So what if that example you can see here is say age 65 and above one, right? Who actually it may actually have this type of problem. Yeah. It's a big increase. Yeah, you look at our population of 32 million, right? There are 7.5% of it is 2.4 million. So looking at it, got so many of it is not that big happen. If you take this 2.4 million, this group of people, you just say, yeah, if I want to have 1% is our customer, how is it? Isn't that good right now? And we can get them protected. So it is also telling you here out there that is a potential market, right? And also telling us that we really need to aware of it, yeah? So when we get older, right, it may actually happen. You see that it becomes triple of it, yeah? People that get dementia, then end of the day, it could be not able to take care of themselves of their own daily activity livings. And let's look at overall in Malaysia, yeah? Overall in Malaysia, that our insurance claim, because a lot of time people always say that insurance cheap now. But the thing here is they have to understand, do they actually bought the right insurance coverage or not? And this is actually tell people, yes, who actually bought the insurance. You can see here that in 2019, it is allowed 11.9 billion of the insurance claim actually pay out. Yeah, it actually pay out. So it really get people protected, transfer the risk to others. Yeah, and there are, like example, medical insurance is very important. We all say that, and it consists of 41% of it, right? And you can see that so many million of insurance policy involved in this 2019 is about what? 12.74 million. So you should be confident when you're in this industry, it really help you. Yeah, the potential is really out there. That's why you can see that there are 12.74 million policies, all right? And looking at the medical inflation itself, right? People may actually have so much of diseases or become disabled, right? They have this disability. Then you can see that the treatment cost itself, look at medical inflation. Medical inflation has been increased like double digit, 2019, 2020, 11.6 to 12.6% of it. It is double digit. Right? Now, this is overall in our insurance industry, the claim, the policy number. How about here, HLA? Now, let me share with you. I got some CI claim that can share with you that allow you to have a look here. These are the total CI claim where we pay it, right? Pay out. You can see this is under our HLA, our financial year. That you can see here that a total about 2,796 policies, the claim cases, and we pay out like 171,244 is sorry, this is not thousand, it's million, 171,244,679. Tell me. Someone help me to do calculation. Max is very bad. Can help me? Someone can help me or not? Because without nowadays, without calculator, don't know how to calculate. Help me to calculate what will be the average case, the claim size. Come, anyone can help me calculate and put it into the chat room so that everyone can benefit from that. Yes? Anyone wanted to help? Get the total payable amount, right? Divide with 2,796. What will be the average of the claim? If you look at it, what will be the average of the claim? Anyone would like to help me? Yes. Hi. Are you out there? Hello. Anyone want to help me? How much is it? You use the total claimable amount. Okay, total claimable amount, right, over the 2,796. Okay, let me see. We got Kelly, all right? Kelly says it is around, right, 6,124, right? How about others? Any others? Any other number we have? Okay, all right. Yongmei says around 61,246.30. All right, thank you, Yongmei. Tell me, Kelly. Yes. Yeah, right. Now, the average case itself that, all right, it's telling us that it is per case, the average is 61,000. Now, this 61,000, right, it is paid at one lump sum. Yeah, one lump sum itself. Now, tell me, how long this 61,000 can last? But one time in one of the meeting, when I asked the agency force, they tell me, I have few answers that who telling me that some tell me that it can actually, the time when I asked is about 50,000. Some tell me 50,000 can finish in a month. Some tell me 50,000 can finish maybe a day. Some tell me that it can last for 3 months. Some tell me it can last for half a year. So differently, this 61,000 to them, right? It can actually last different periods right now. Yeah. So it also telling us what? At least when we go out, when we do all the fact find from our customer, this is the fact. Means that at least minimum, minimum, right? You need to have at least 60,000 of the coverage for your CI. At least something CI happen, you get paid off this 60,000. At least it can last you for some time. But again, end of the day, you need to fact find that what will be the needs of your customer. That will be much tailored. But in average, right, generally, right, this is the minimum. I would say this is the minimum. So these are all the facts that tells, right? We always say facts tell, stories tell. Now, how many of you that you know that the big C, now, do you actually know that HLA now we already have all the video that have all the story? Today, let's just run the video for some of you haven't watched this video, right? Later they'll tell you that where can you actually get it, right? To look at the big C. Okay, let's just go through a very short video of it, which this video you can share with your customer, right? We always say, right, fact tell, stories tell. Now, that is actually help us in our business. Now, let's us together watch this, the big C.
You may have heard or know about the important C's in our life. C is for career that allows us to pursue our dreams. Career provides for the lifestyle C's, cash, car, condominium, which allow us to live the most important C comfortably with our family. But do you know about the big bad C that could wipe off all the other C's? It's critical illness. Heart disease, cancer, and stroke rank among the top critical illnesses in Malaysia. Heart disease increased by 17% and cancer by 15% in 2020. 1 in 4 Malaysians will experience cancer or stroke in their lifetime. Our unhealthy lifestyle and stressful life aren't helping much either. In fact, it forms the catalyst for critical illness diagnosis. Do you know what you need if you get the big bad C? You need another C, care. You need to get treated immediately and focus on recovering. You can consider 2 treatment options. Immediate treatment with doctor consultation, hospitalization, outpatient treatment and surgery. No doubt, it comes with an expensive medical bill, but a good medical insurance plan can cover all these. Then what about fees that are not covered under your medical insurance? The fee for maintenance treatment. It's what you have to pay for the long-term care you need to recover from the illness. It could have a negative impact on your family's finances. Therefore, you need critical illness protection to pay for your maintenance treatment. Otherwise, you will need to pay expensive medical and hospitalization bills by using up all your personal savings. Increase the financial burden on family members if funds are insufficient. Spend additional expenses for lifestyle changes such as hiring nursing care. Pay extra cost for your medical aids like a pacemaker which may not be covered in your medical insurance. Continue work without proper rest for recovery. So, can you afford to live without a big bad C insurance? Definitely not. This shows the importance of proper insurance planning for you and your family. Remember, our sense of security does not come from bad things that never happen. It comes from a more realistic, how well am I prepared when bad things happen? So, how prepared are you? Contact an HLA agent for more information.
Alright, so very short clip of it. I'm not sure how many of you have actually watched this. And if you do not have this video, right, go to log into our iLearning, look for resources. Yeah, look for resources that you actually share with you on the sales concept. Alright, so if really you still cannot find it, let me know. Or you just put it into the chat room, then I will guide you where at the area. Where is the area that you can retrieve it? Alright, okay, so just now that we already know that the answer of it, like you got fact tell, story tell, so it actually helped us in our presentation. But come back here that again, we still want to tell our customers, right? All right. Normally when we work, because we want to generate income, we want to take care of our family, right? So that our family can actually still going on. That's why you have all your income, and of course, all your income will pay all the expenses. If let's say nothing happened, everything goes smooth, this is your monthly income, your monthly expenses, like that. There's no such very big jump of it, all right? Only thing that when your disability strike, now, just now when Wai Jiang show you the big C. Now, big C for us, right, is critical illness right now. Like, critical illness is also considered a disability. Means what? For example, when you kena like cancer, it kena stroke, kena heart attack, or maybe it got dementia, right? Now, then it having it disability because it's not able to work anymore, cannot earn more income. When it happens, right, you know what happened to the income and the expenses? Your income will go down because they may have actually the debt. Just now you watch the video, you see the debt, right? It grow bigger and bigger and bigger because you no longer have income, you're not able to work anymore, you're so weak, right? Then your expenses go up because of your maintenance item that you need to actually provide. That's the reason why that is very, very important that you need to have this disability coverage. Now, when we talk about disability coverage, right, it helps you to do what? Those are unexpected one because we don't know that when it happened, right? Okay, that many people may not think of it, right? Yeah, the disability, because you can't expect it one. That's why it's unexpected. And your financial obligation will not disappear. You still have to provide the shelter, provide the food, right, for your family. For example, your children. I see in Malaysia, I'm not sure how many of you know the reason, right? I think the boss saying that the family did not actually send their children for study, we're gonna fine. Right? Yeah, make sure that all the family, you have to send your children for study. So these are the obligations there for every one of us that who actually have family, or if you are single, you also got an obligation to take care of your parents. Yeah, it won't disappear, although like you actually sick lah, you become disabled, loss of hand, all right, loss of leg, all right, or you're not able to work, all right, because of all the illnesses, all right. So all the family is still relies on you, right? And if you have this disability coverage, right, at work means company, you say, don't worry, don't worry. My company very good one. It provide me with all this employee benefit, got this medical coverage lah, got that. Is it enough or not? In the company, how many staff in the company? If you're in the MMC multinational company, how many staff in the company? Right? So it will not be enough. Right? So for us, every one of us, it's very important that we prepare for the worst. It is because that when you strike with disability, it is not like example, it is not just only 1-2 days, okay? It is a long term, yeah. It may need to have long-term care. So the disability, it could be a long-term. Like for example, just talk about a cancer patient, right? A cancer patient, they need to have, especially in the early stage itself, at least for a cancer patient to recover, for those who diagnosed with the end stage, at least minimum that I see one, and know one, all right, is almost like 5 years. That is the average, you see? So 5 years, you say, is it long or not? Yeah, consider long right now compared to like a month, 30 days like that, right? Yeah, so we need to prepare for the worst, okay? And with that itself, it's very important for us to have a disability coverage. Yeah, it's very important. And it helps us to get the financial security so that you no need to worry of it. You can concentrate for this recovery. Yeah, that's why you have stress-free of recovery, and it gives you replacement of source of income. Now, when we talk about disability, maybe some of you may think of it, just as you show us the big C, right? Big C, isn't it? It's a critical illness. Now, a lot of times, right, people only relate it disability to what? TPD and OAD. In fact, disability, right, it can actually lead by a few things, okay? Now, a disability can lead by what? Accident. Now, disability lead by accident is very, very obvious that you know it, that physical, because accident, you physically, you see it, right? You see that person physical injured. It could be that loss of hand, loss of leg, okay? Or some of it because of accident become paralyzed. Yeah, it could be because the broken of the spine, you know, our spine that actually connected all our body organ to movement right now. It could be also, so become paralyzed because of that, it become disabled, it's not able to work. That is unexpected. It could be caused by accident for a disability. And it also caused by CI. That's the reason just now I said about big C, right? Now, if person, let's say example like just now Tiang mentioned, the person having heart attack. All right, heart attack, okay. Then after that, because having heart attack, it may also lead to other type of like heart disease now. People who actually have heart attack one, mainly like it also have just higher chances to have a second heart attack. Yeah. Then it may also make the person very weak. Then it may not able to work. So when this is not able to work, or because of the result of the condition, then they may not have income. This is also part of the disability, yeah. And we're very, very familiar one all the time when we talk about disability, people always link up, yeah, it's TPD. Yeah, TPD is also a disability because it is permanently, right, disabled. And a permanent disabled that lets you not able to work, right, for the rest of the life. And of course, when we grow older, like just now I shared with you, right, like another 30 years, right, how many of it become triple of our populations, right, we actually having dementia, right, when we actually get older, just now I shared with you, age 65 and above, yeah. So OAD also same thing, is also part of disability when people age, right, and it may actually having physical one, and it also have mental one, right, a disability that impact, all right, and impact their lifestyle, that you have to maintain all the perform all the daily activities and all the maintain all the independence. You have to depend on people, is it? Yeah, you have to depend on people. So these are all the situation may cause, yeah, a person become disabled. That is disability. Yeah, the disability not just confined for TPD already. It will also happen. Is it because of CI? It could be because of accident. All right. Now, when we talk about disability income, today mainly we want to share with people that, so sometimes that you have the concept, you want to tell people that it's very important, right? So disability income. Now, disability income that it can actually give you if lump sum. Like just now they say that at least minimum you need to have like 60 or average 60,000 like that, right now. So if let's say you're having 60,000, and like Tiang mentioned just now, some people make 60,000 only a month finish. Some of it 60,000 can last for what, 6 months. So is it good enough or not? It's not good enough. Yeah, it will be good that you add on. You need to add on with regular income stream, which is pay you regularly. Regularly means that it pay you in yearly, it pay you bi-weekly, it can pay you by monthly. That is called regular payment. So that is important because it helps us, right, have a replacement of income. So that you know that whenever we propose a plan, we need to consider how can we help our customer if anything happen that they have a stress-free recovery. That's the bottom word. You have a stress-free recovery. Let's look at disability income. Yeah, if you look at disability income, right, it actually give us like example. The definition itself, it tell you, it gives you a supplementary income. Yeah, it gives you a supplementary income, and in the event, it could be your illness, it could be by accident. Yeah, that leads you become disabled, and usually it gives you pay, like example, mostly it go by monthly payment. So it help you to maintain, yeah, and your comparable, your standard of living, all right, and also whatever expenses, because like example, your regular expenses, it may actually recur every month. For example, you always have what? You're going to have what? Because every day we intake what? Rice, right? You also have to go and buy rice, right? Having food, right? Your dinner, your lunch, right? And all this recur one. Okay, so it helps you to have all these take care of your household expenses. If you have this monthly income, yeah, we call that a disability income. Now, let us go through what do we have. Yeah, what do we have in HLA? Yeah, when you actually propose to our customer, I would say that in HLA, we have been in a very dynamic company where that not easily others company can actually copy us, because we are very dynamic that all our product is something like a Lego. You can actually mix and match it. You can mix and match it. Now, let's share with you overall view of all our HRL products that having give you a regular income streams. Now, this regular income stream under the disability income. Now, first thing first, let's look at the traditional product. Yeah, the traditional product here, we have it here. It is called a TPT yearly living allowance rider. So it gives you regular payment, am I right to say that? Which it is by yearly. Get that? It's by yearly. So you got a TPT yearly living allowance. It is in the rider format, means that you can add it to your basic plan. Your basic plan size is what? You can add into, like example, secure 100. Yeah. Okay. Your term product itself, you can actually add it on. All right. Or you add on to your, like example, any other the basic plan that you have it. Like example, maybe also add in like other rider, living care, basic plan, like you have what type of rider we have already, West also can add on. Yeah, so it gives you when you do the recommendation, you have to know that the plan that you want to recommend, what type of benefit you want to provide to them. Comprehensive protection coverage. If you go for comprehensive protection coverage, yes, you may need consider, right, this TPT yearly income if let's say it go for traditional plan. All right. Now, when we go for the investment link plan itself, right, we also have all the rider that actually provide you with a regular income. Yeah, but like for example, disability lump sum one, it just give you lump sum. As just now Tiang mentioned, lump sum may actually help you for your immediate relief. Immediate relief means that maybe your debts have grown in one lump, grow so big already, right? So once you receive the insurance proceeds claim, the claim itself, right, you just pay out for that. Then your whole lump sum, the balance may not enough to cover you for the rest of your living. So that is very important to have combination of it. Got a lump sum, also a regular income. All right, now let's look at investment links products. Now in the investment link products that we have on the rider, that how can you actually do the Lego to click it, right? To actually package itself. Okay, one of it, we have this called disability monthly income rider. Now, disability monthly income rider, and we also have disability monthly income booster rider. The difference here is once of it gives you example, you having 3,000, right? Then if let's say the person happen kena disabled, which is example disabled, which is at the age of 70, mean it is OAD, OA disablement, which is the daily activity living. There are 3 out of the 6 they cannot perform, right? Then you're able to claim that. Okay, so it will become double. If you actually having the rider sum assured of 3,000, it becomes 6,000 to pay out. You look at when is it. If you go for a booster type, yeah, if you go for booster type, all right, don't worry. Later, Tiang will go into details on the features and the benefit of the rider itself. Then we have this called a cancer monthly income plus rider. Now for this cancer monthly income plus rider, then we're looking at what? Your cancer stage itself. It covers 2 itself, right? Which is what intermediate and the advanced stage of it. That you actually will pay. Okay. For CI monthly income, it covers all the for the XCI, and then it pay you regularly income monthly. All right. And we have accident. The TPD monthly income is the word monthly. So this is on the payment on the monthly. And we also got weekly indemnity. Yeah, it's good that when you do a fact find, you understand the background of your customer, especially nowadays, more and more of what we call adult that come up to work they actually they are their own entrepreneur, they are the freelancer, they are their own boss one, right? Yeah, that is important that you can actually propose it with them. Because if let's say you're not able to work and they are the freelancer, nobody going to pay them the incomes right now. Yeah. Okay, if accident happen, yeah, if accident happen. So this is something that's good that can provide with them with this benefit. All right, now let's go into in-depth on to understand the benefit, the description of the product itself. Okay, these are all the riders. So far, all our disability income rider, they are all riders. These are all riders. And I'll go through with you, all right, in a few areas here. Now, let's look at it here. Just now that I have mentioned with you all the rider. Now, we are looking at areas like what is the benefit payable. Example, the TPD monthly income. As the word monthly, right? That it will pay you monthly. So in the event of one, and this called accidental TPD. It means that it had to happen accidental, right? Now, accidental, some of you have attended our training before. You know that what the accidental means. Okay, anyone can tell me one word or a few words that you want to describe accidental. Accidental. But this accidental happen like on the road, right? Accidental TPD. Anyone would like to help out and then put it into the chat room? Okay. Thank you, Len Fong. Yeah, it's without intention, unexpected. Yeah, this is called accidental. And accidental is not necessarily have to happen on the road because a lot of time people thought that accidental had to be happen on the road. Yeah, as long as it's unintentional, unexpected happen. For example, who knows? Like example, like Chinese, or maybe I'm not sure for other religious one. Chinese, like once a year they do the housekeeping. Wow, this is a massive housekeeping like that one. People like say, oh, whatever the old thing or you set it up, do all housekeeping. Then who know that you climb up, then and then you do all the cleaning, then you fall. Who know that once you fall, right? you maybe broke your spine. Yeah, it could actually happen, right? You do not unexpected, right? You broke it, then your spine get injured. Yeah, your spine get injured, and then you become paralyzed. So is this considered accidental? Answer is yes. Yeah, so it can happen at home. Yeah, it can happen anywhere. All right. So if this is because this happened as an accidental TPD, then you can actually get this benefit, all right, payable up to how long? The benefit payable, right, monthly up to maximum of 240 months. Means it's how long? 20 years. 20 years. Is that good or not? Good, right? Yeah, 20 years, So at least for the 20 years, you have no worry that your household expenses, right? If you are the only person of the breadwinner, if you are the only person in the breadwinner, okay? And furthermore, for this benefit itself, right? What happened? If we say that 20 years, I'm not sure I can live that long or not with disabled, because a lot of times we say that people who having disability, right, they may not live long, right? They may not live long, but some may, right? Because people who having disability, they are very weak, right? They are very weak, then may not live that long, but 20 years, if I cannot receive it all, upon that, good thing here, all your outstanding, it is payable to your beneficiary. To your beneficiary who come forward to claim one. Isn't that you still leave a legacy for the family? Good or not? I'll tell you, this accidental TPD, monthly income rider itself, right? The cost of insurance charge is not that high. Yeah, it good. You can actually add on, you package it in your plan. Isn't that if really something happened, right? You can help your customer to file this type of claim, and you really help them, right? Besides that, he still survive enjoying the monthly income. If he's no longer around, the family member will, whoever is the beneficiary of this life assured, right, still can receive it. Yeah, the whole outstanding in one lump sum. Later, let's just show you in some calculation format. Then wow, yeah, this amount, in fact, it is not small, right? Later I'll see it when you do the calculation. All right. Okay. Now then we're looking for our accidental weekly indemnity. Now, just now I say that at home, right? Like at work also can happen one. Those like example, those like doing those work needs you hands on. Now come to this one. Like accidental weekly indemnity. That this one can happen at work, okay, anywhere. Okay, if let's say it happened, it is become temporary, it's temporary total disabled. Yeah, for example, I think very famous focus people easy to relate one is like you met in a car accident, you broke your leg, yeah, then the leg need to be cemented, yeah, and it may leave it for maybe for half a year not able to work like that. Okay, so this it become like a temporary, but can it recover or not? Yes, it recover, because and end of it, right, doctor, you go for the follow-up check, then doctor will remove the plate, then after that you do the what we call the physical treatment, then walking, everything, then you become back already, right? Not okay. So that is for temporary total disability that you can claim up to 104 weeks per accident. This is per accident. Okay, so you will stay able to have this benefit. As for partial disabled one, right, it gives you is 25% of it. Okay, 25% of it, which is if you cannot perform at least of the one of the duties. All right, and also good thing about here is now for accidental weekly indemnity upon death itself. Now for this death, right, it doesn't mention that you have to be dead because of disabled, right? It has to be death many causes. It could be like a person death of disease or illness, the person death or maybe while he sleep, then death, any causes any causes of it, yeah, or it could be cause of accidental death also, anything, right? He give you this called a compassionate allowance, which is 500, yeah, which is 500. Isn't that good? Yeah. And for the TPD yearly living allowance, this is under our traditional product rider. This is for yearly one. Now for this yearly one, right, it gives this rider is an annual cash payment Okay, where there's upon TPD, okay, of the life assured due to any causes. Now, this, as the word say, this is any causes, means it could be happen accidental or it could be happen illnesses. When you say any causes, mean it could be illnesses that become TPD, it could be accidental. All right, now you can claim it under the TPD yearly living allowances under our traditional product rider. But the thing here is, it does not have upon that, there is no any payout upon that for that. Okay, that is for this type of disability income rider. Let's look at more. Now, this is also considered as disability income rider for CI. Now, CI monthly income plus here. Now, for this itself, as we can talk about CI is 48 CI. And for this 48 CI is the advanced stage of it. Yeah. So, because this is a unit deducting type of rider, you deduct it, your units. Now, good thing of it, right? Upon diagnosis with this, any of the 48 CI, you get paid monthly income. Yeah, monthly income. And if really a person cannot receive it for that long, right? Upon that, yeah, you have this 100% of this outstanding income. Isn't that good? You got outstanding, which is 100% not in one lump sum, right? For your beneficiary. All right. Now, then we move to another disability income, which called cancer monthly income. As just now, Tian also got mentioned, for cancer monthly income, right, we have cover for the intermediate and the advanced. Yeah. So, intermediate and advanced stage of the cancer. So, if it's intermediate, right, we give monthly income for 2 years. If it's advanced stage, we give monthly income for 5 years. Again. Yeah. If let's say when you pay already only for 2 years, then remaining for 3 years, you still got all the outstanding can be paid off. All the outstanding, it is 100% of the outstanding income. And it's also paid in one lump sum. Get that? So that's on our CI monthly income plus and our cancer monthly income plus. And we still have disability income under the disability income monthly. All right. And under this disability income monthly itself, right, it means if the person having what? TPD, yeah, TPD, prior age of 65 and OAD after the attaining age of 65, then we pay it monthly income, right, up to 20 years. Now, good news about it here is upon that, you also pay in one lump sum. In one lump sum, which is the 50% of the outstanding income. Yeah, 50% of the outstanding income. And when we talk about disability income booster rider, now booster rider does not mention, right? You got 3,000 at the age of, let's say, 70, and after we talk about the OAD benefit payable, it will pay what? 200%. If you're having 3,000, it will pay you 6,000, right? 6,000 for the next 20 years, you know? Yeah, for 20 years, which is 240 months of that. Okay, and if let's say it happened, you having the booster 81, if you get booster 80, because its entry age is different, you see. So for the booster 80, which at the age of 80, it cannot OAD, all right, then you got 150% of it. So like you got 3,000 means you will get 4,500 monthly, up to what? 240 months, which is 20 years. But let's say, after all the periods end, nothing happened. This person is very healthy, everything. It got this called a survival benefit. Something very different. Yeah, it have this very different. It's got this called survival benefit. If the person can survive until the age of 100, okay, then you give it 50% of all your total monthly income payable. Yeah. Supposedly, if really something strike, it become TBD, I pay 240 months, right? It become OAD, I pay 240 months, right? But have happened that nothing happened to this person. It lived till age 100. Okay, they'll pay you 50% of it. Yeah. It means that at age 100, you got this bonus. If you live there, then nothing happened, right? 50% of your 240 months of it. All right. So that's for this disability income. So understand of the benefit already. The next thing you think of, oh, damn, how much should I propose for my customer? How much can I propose? Can I propose like 3,000? Can I propose like 6,000? Or should I actually propose 10,000 or 20,000? Right. Let us go through some guidelines. Okay, let me go through with you some guideline. Okay, so under here, different type of disability income, they have a guide. You cannot simply saying that, okay, I want to have like 10,000, I want to have 20,000, I want to have 3,000, 6,000. There's a guide here, all right? Of course, I will go through with you the entry age. The entry age mainly acquired number of it is what, 70 years old, 70 years old, all right? 70 years old, okay? This is 60, all right? Because this is a booster 70. And then this is a traditional up to 63 only. All right. And some of it, it depends on it. Some are expiry age, you see, means expiry is 75, means it stopped already. The accidental one is at 75, it stopped. No more coverage already. All right. But like for CI one is up to age 100, is it? Cancer is under age 80. The rest of it, this is under age 100, 100, 100. All right. For TPD one is under age 65 lah. Okay. Clear? And you can see that the minimum age is like 30 days. Remember just now I showed you some stat, right? Like age 2 to 17 may also having disability, right? So if they also can have that. But you may tell them, these people, they are not income earner, right? They are child 2 to 17, right? Can they have this benefit? Yeah, they can. They actually falls under the non-income earner. All right. And you can see that which is a accidental weekly indemnity. These are for people who actually age 20 above, adult that actually have work on. All right. Now, when we look at max, like just now Tiang mentioned just now, should I go for 3,000? I propose my customer. Is it 3? Is it 6? Now, for you to understand that for weekly indemnity, all right, it is 20% of the monthly income. It kept 8,000 per line. Yeah, per line means is overall, overall in the industry, yeah, or in that you can actually see if I can actually set all the information. Now, 20% of it, I think I always mention here that example, nowadays we got so many of it, they are freelancers, right? Those people have sell items on the internet one. Example, you got Shopee one, right? So they got so many people, they are own entrepreneurs, right? Now, how much of it is their monthly income? 20%. I always use this example because this is a real one. When it happened to this freelancer, she initially, right, write an application, it say that she only had monthly income of 3,000. So 3,000, 20%, it only get this weekly indemnity max is only 600 right now. 3,000, 20% is only 600. But what she want is 1,000. So in order for her to buy, can she buy or not 1,000? Let me ask you a question. She applications itself, right? She just have the income, money income only 3,000, which allow her to purchase only 600, which is the weekly this will be the monthly income, right? The weekly indemnity is 600. Okay, tell me, can she have a weekly indemnity of 1,000? Can or not? If can you help me to type into the chat room? Can. If no, you say no. Can she have that of weekly indemnity? Okay, let me say can. How about others? Young May say can. All right. Now, answer is very simple here. Now, you have to justify to company why you need that big amount. Example, if you want 1,000, simply you have to prove it, evidence prove it that the income she have. So one thing very simple is the EA form. So EA form will show you the income of the person or annual income, right? Then it's justifiable. Then the person can get 1,000 weekly indemnity. Okay, so this is how actually when you propose it, right? You cannot propose more than that. If not, you propose more than that, then our underwriter will issue you pending requirement letter. All right. Okay, now for accidental TBD monthly income plus, it will be what? 75% of your monthly income. Yeah, 75% of your monthly income. Let's say, for example, if a person having what? 10,000 monthly income, the max, right? It can go to 7,500. Okay, of course, you can see there's a small asterisk here. It means that we have this per life limit. Okay, so for this is the income earner, they are employed. Okay, they are employed, okay, or maybe they are gainfully employed or self-employed. All right. Now, the max one, right, for accidental one, it can go to 120,000 only. That is the max. All right, because some of it, their monthly income could be more of it. Yeah, could be more, all right? So that would be the max. Can know how to actually calculate how much can you propose for your customer. For CI income, monthly income, same thing here, right? The max one is also 75% of the monthly income. And the max one for those income earner is 240,000. Yeah, means monthly is 20,000 max. Yeah. So let's say, for example, if a person is, let's say, his monthly income is let's say how much? 100,000, right? 100,000 of monthly income. Okay, 100,000 of monthly income, 75% of it is what? 75,000. Then you cannot, right? We got people who actually have this high income, right? That means the max one, right? Total a year is only 240,000. Means monthly is 20,000 max only. Okay, get. And also TPD yearly, also we also got the life limit, also same thing. Yeah, yearly itself, right? It is 240,000. Means monthly is only 20,000, the max one. So you have to look at your customer monthly income, then you propose accordingly. Get that? Okay. Now, let me share with you that, let's say, example, if you propose both rider together, how much the person can get? This is an example for you. As just now I mentioned, really, if the person is non-income earner, the accidental one is 24,000. All right. And for example, the children, right? The child, right, is like between the age, right? Just now you see the percentage of the fact itself, you know. All right. So that's for 25,000. For those are income earner is 120,000 for accidental TPD yearly per life. Yeah. And that is for the TPD yearly income per life is 240,000. Take this example. We always use the 75% is for their replacement of their income. Is it? 75%. If this person, the annual income is what? 500,000. The income replacements, right? The allowable, right? It will be what? 75% of it, you get the 375,000. Okay. And with that, he's allowed to buy, example, the all courses, TPD, all courses. This one, when we talk about TPD, is all courses, mean it could be cause of, right? It could be cause of the illnesses. It could be cause of accidental. Yeah. All courses one. All right. You can up to 240,000. And 120,000 here is for on accidental causes. All right, so add on the most it can actually have the income replacement of it, which is 300,000, which is below the 375. Get that? Okay, follow? Now let's show you another example here. Now this person earned an annual income of 400,000. All right, so when you have this 75% of it is go for what? 300,000. So for that itself, the TPD income and the accidental income for this both combination cannot more than 300,000. It can be less. Yeah, like example, it could be like 100,000 from the accidental TPD, 200,000 for this TPD yearly income. Yeah, so it can have combination. And for those who are under the non-income earner, because non-income earner will say that the max is go for what? 24,000 of it. All right. So you can have 34,000 for TPD on all courses and TPD on accident courses. Okay, so that is it under the example on the accidental one. Now, then after that, we understand that, oh, like that, all this rider, would it add on to classify for the medical underwriting or not? When we want to calculate how much is contribute for the medical underwriting that you do calculate. But in fact, just want to share with everyone here, you not really to remember it. When you do your product illustration, there is a sum assured underwriting. It already gives you a total under the part you can see medical underwriting. You see, for accidental weekly indemnity and accidental TPD, it did not counted in for the medical requirement. All right. Now for TPD yearly living allowance, right? There, look at it. How much is it? All right. So this is yearly income, which is less or equal that 120,000 mean monthly is 10,000, right? Then it does not need to calculate into your medical underwriting. But let's say from this age itself is more than 120,000. Yes, they have to use the factor, the formula to calculate for the medical underwriting. All right, get that? All right, now this is also the formula of calculation. So when you propose, you understand sometimes you know go for this non-met limit one, you calculate. Then you need to propose which range, within which range for the monthly income, right? And if people who actually at this age and it is less than 10,000, less than that, it is medical underwriting does not count it in. But it's more than that, then you count it in the monthly income. Which is times 12 is yearly, and there's a factor of it, and with 50% the formula to calculate the medical underwriting. All right. Okay, so this is for disability income. So of course, again, less and equal to 10,000, right? We use age 0 to 55, right? It is 0. Okay, but it's above 55 one, then we'll calculate with the factors. Yeah, above 55 one, we'll calculate with the factors. Yeah, so for disability income monthly and the booster one, the factor is a bit different. All right, now straightly to show you how to do the calculation. Very straightforward one to show you here. Now I got this complete cover for a person who are age 30. All right, I got 180 CI with disability income rider. It is 3,000. So here I have this 50,000 and income care rider. When we calculate aggregate for your medical requirement calculation, it is 150% is 150,000. Okay, now 15 is less than 10,000, right? You no need to calculate in. All right, so for that itself, because it is less than 3,000, it doesn't need to calculate in. Okay, so for that total is only 200,000. So 200,000 for a person who are age 30, right? We are actually at here. So it falls under non-met limit. All right. Okay, of course, I want to go through in detail on this part already. I just want to share with you on the calculation. Now, let's say now, 300,000, you have this is calculate 300,000. 100,000, you will be 150,000. Now, it is 12,000 monthly. Now, remember that the formula, okay, just use the formula to calculate. Yeah, just use the formula to calculate. It will be like, example, use a monthly income. All right, you multiply with it 12 in a year with the 8% factor, 50%, you get this 576. So total is about million. All right, so for that itself, okay, you may look at your non-met limit table. Is it falls under or not? So for a person who are age 30, all right, 1 million is above exceeded 1 million already, then you need to go for this MED. Okay, you need to go for ordinary medical examination. Get that? Okay, now let's see. Okay, let's say if this person are age 56, all right, he had the complete cover, and then 100,000 is 100,000. And 180 CI is 150% of it, 150,000. For 3,000 money, it seems that this person is already age 56. Okay, so based on this, what we call the table itself, right? Now, for table itself, you need to count because this is disability income. So you need to count in. So total it up, it is 394,000. With a person who are age 56, if you look at the non-met limit, right? For 56, okay, here, 56 one. Then you need to look at 56, right? Above it, right? You need to go still within this 200,000 to 400,000. You need to go for MED. Yeah, only MED. Get that? Okay. So that's how actually you look at it for a person. Now, for me, I just want to add on here to have additional example. I have 2 rider to add on for this person. Yeah. So I have this accidental TPD monthly income. Okay. What will you have it here that for this accidental TPD monthly income, right? It is not counted. And remember, just now I shared with you here, accidental TPD monthly income shall not be included to calculate your medical requirement. All right. But let's say example, he's already 444,000. Okay. Then we look at a person who are actually 56, 444 is actually need to go for MED. Yeah, you need to go for MED. Yeah, you need to go for MED. You all clear? That's how actually you apply it when you propose for your customer how much a person can buy. All right. Okay, nice slide. All right, now just give me another maybe 5 minutes, depends on the response of you. I just want you to know that what is the potential of it on this disability income and the benefit of having it, okay? So that when you look at the numbers, because we are all salespeople, right? Salespeople, when you look at number, are more meaningful to us, yeah? Now, let's look at it here. Just want to know that the example, a person having a complete cover, right? Cover up to age 80. That benefit, of course, is only have 50,000. Have the 180 CI of 100,000. Add on with CI income, monthly income plus 3,000. Question to you. How much is the total claimable amount of CI monthly income plus rider? How much that the person can claim up to? Can you help to calculate how much this person can claim up to? Anyone? I give you a guide. Remember that this one we can actually get how long? How long? The period is what? How long is the period? How long is the period? Anyone remember? The period is what? 240 months. Yeah, 240 months that the person can claim up to. Yes, thank you, Lachimi. So with 3,000, right, how much the person can get? So you use 3,000 multiplied with 240 months. What is the answer? Thank you, Young Mei. Yeah, it's 720K. Okay, yeah. You see, there's the potential only 3,000 monthly only, right? Yeah. Okay, now, what happened that this person died after receiving 5 years of this CI monthly income? It's supposed to receive 20 years, right or not? But the thing here is only receive 5 years. After that, bye-bye, is it? So, how much is the outstanding claimable amount that it will leave as a legacy for the family? How much is that? How much? Remember just now you said that you got 240 months, which is 20 years, right or not? So he only received 5 years. Your balance will be another 15 years, right or not? So outstanding for 15 years, how much? Anyone help me to calculate? 15 years. Okay, thank you, May. All right, stay is 500. Okay, because for this itself, right, you receive for 5 years, it will pay you 100% of the outstanding income, 100% of it. So you get 540,000. Wow, 540,000 for some of the family is a good amount, you know. So this will become a one lump sum paid to your beneficiaries. Besides, of course, you got a basic plan. Now, basic plan is 50,000, is it? Yeah. Okay. That is actually can claim too. All right. Okay. Now, this is another one. This example, we are looking at cancer monthly income plus rider. Yeah. Now, cancer monthly income plus rider, just now it say that if advanced stage, right? Let's say the advanced stage of colon cancer. So advanced stage of colon cancer, just now it say advanced stage is 5 years, right now. 5 years. So the total payout will be 60 months. So for 3,000, 60 months that he can actually claim up to will be how much? 60 months for 3,000. Okay, 60 months for 300, thank you, May. It is what? It is 180,000. All right. Now, let's say, example, that after receiving 2 years, all right, how much is the outstanding? How much is the outstanding? So you receive total is 5 years, right now. So you still have remaining 3 years. So your 3 years that outstanding, okay, it will be 100% of the outstanding income, which is equivalent to how much? Okay, let me see. Yes, you're right. Thank you, May. It is 108,000. So just now we talk about the CI one income, right? The talk about the cancer one, the monthly income, right? Plus then let's talk about disability. Now, if the customer buying this disability monthly income plus rider, all right? Okay, now How much that this person can claim up to? It is again, this is for disability monthly income plus rider, right? He can claim up to 240 months, which is equivalent to how much that the person can claim up to? You can claim up to, you use this to calculate it for 240 months, you will actually having, yes, can you make it is 720,000. Okay, now I give you a question here. Now, what if that he died after receiving 5 years? What will be the outstanding claimable amount? I mean, you leave this legacy for the children. Yeah, leave this as a legacy for the children. All right, compared to just now, it's on CI part, right? Now, this one is on disability monthly income plus rider. Different riders, different riders, okay? Different riders. How much? You may want to try? Okay, let's look at it. How much is that? Yes, thank you, May. It's 270,000 because for disability income rider one, right? The outstanding is just only pay 50% of the outstanding income, right? So let's say example is kena TPD, then it will start from there lah, because it's TPD before the age 65. OAD is after age 65. All right. And all this rider, right, it will falls under the tax relief under the life part. That is actually falls under the life part. All right. And of course, last, the recommended package currently they are going to share with you here. It is during our campaign. I'm not sure how many of you know our campaign, which you call that essential cover for oneself. So this campaign, this package itself, I will say that very worth of it to actually have for the coverage, yeah. And you can see here, right? And this is very nice flyer. You can actually share it using the e-share, right? Under our use e-CRM, right? You can share it with your customer, yeah. And we have this give you the lead generation for you, who actually you have existing customer one. If you are not, you can actually propose the same package for your new customer. It's because that for people who purchased 4 years ago. Now, 4 years ago, we haven't launched our 180 CI. So hence, we package this recommended with you essential cover for oneself if together with 180 CI. Okay? And where is my slide? All right, so this is the package. You go for the package, like example, the basic plan with your complete cover, right? At cover up to like up to age 80, okay? Then cover up to age 80 and basic sum assured death coverage is only 50,000. 180 CI is 100,000. And disability, this is a disability income monthly, disability income monthly one, which is 3,000, 3,000. So you cover it up to 20 years, right? If you cannot disable, right? And for a person for age 30, all right, it is just only how much? 200 a month. 200 a month. 200 a month. All right. And for just additional 5 ringgit, additional 5 ringgit, right? Okay. Then you see that just additional 5 ringgit, okay, you can actually have additional, which is TPD, TPD, all right? Accidental TPD cover up to 75 for another 3,000 monthly income. So make use of this recommended package, all right? And you actually have this very good disability insurance income coverage, disability income insurance coverage. Any questions? Yeah, any question or anyone of you? And before I end, again, we always have put a promotion here is that beside our P.L.O.T booster class, right? Welcome everyone to go for our either physical or virtual training for our HLA product training, yeah? And we have it 2 days. One day we talk about traditional product, another day we talk about investment-linked product, yeah? And come for a master technical, we go in deep dive on the product itself. And of course, also welcome everyone for M Solutions training. And lastly, I know I have used up more of your time of 10 minutes, yeah? And please help Tang to actually do this training evaluation. Just scan this, use the normal QR code to scan it. And then just would select my name, just let Tiang what are the area that need to be improved on. So that the next time or any other topic you like to know, you also can put it out into the training evaluation form. All right. Thank you, everyone. If you know that this is very good sharing and you can actually learn of it today, talk about disability income insurance. If you have colleague in your agency one, all right, you can actually get them to join our class. We still get a Mandarin section at 12 p.m. Yeah, just get them to join. Yeah, to actually join the Zoom sessions, all right, at 12 p.m. for the Mandarin sessions who actually have missed out this English session. All right. Thank you, everyone. I shall see you the next round. Bye-bye. Please help them to do this training evaluation form. Okay, I will see you the next round. Scan it, yeah, scan the QR code. Lakshmi, your CI calculation, the CI income monthly calculations, right? Now, CI monthly calculations here, how much a person can buy for CI monthly income calculation? Here, the maximum is 75%. Yeah, 75% of the monthly income, 75% of the monthly income, but not exceeding per life limit of 240,000. Yeah, not more than 240,000 for his eligible 75%. Yeah, 75% of the monthly income. All right. And that means for the CI monthly income plus one, he can if anything happen on the CI or any of the 48 CI, then he can claim up to like 20 years. Okay, get that? Anyone have any questions? Right, Tiang will still leave it for another 2 minutes. Please, thank you, everyone. Please help Tiang to scan this training evaluation form and give Tiang an evaluation. Yeah, so that Tiang know that which are the area can we improve further. All right. Oh, all right. Lakshmi, you want to see the chart, is it? Wait, nah. Wait. Yeah, this is the chart that you're looking at, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Yamei. Thank you, Leng Fong. If you have a colleague that you know want to attend this, if you feel that this is very beneficial to them, please get them to come for our Mandarin session at 12 p.m. Thank you. Leng Fong, what do you mean of the lead generation, is it? All right, the lead generation, what you have here is the calculation. The tax one, right? The tax one are all under the 100% of it. Yeah, the 100% for the tax relief one. Is it referring to the tax relief part? Yeah, this is on the tax relief, right? You're looking at the tax relief. All right. Okay. See you the next round. Yeah, get your colleague to join our menu section for those who missed out. Bye.